Hi guys, I'm still here. I'm fine. I hope you're fine. Yeah, the news shook me up. Doesn't it always shake Granny up? Isn't Granny always bitching about the news and getting all bent out of shape over it? Well, I guess that's where I've been. It's like rather than shoot videos and edit videos, I just turn on my computer and automatically put on Xfinity.com and watch the news and see what's going on. And I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't been here for you. But it looks like the world might not end after all. At least not right away. So, onward and upward, I say. Let's just keep doing this. It's really hot here today in Northern California. It's about, I want to say 85, 90 in the sun, about 75 in the shade. So, needless to say, I'm in the shade. My neighbor came over a little bit ago and called my attention to a dog that had appeared underneath his truck. A live dog, parked truck, but there's a dog, like, hanging out under the truck. And he said, do you know who this dog might belong to? So I went and I looked, my wolfy tail. I went and I looked, and I brought a little bowl of water with me, in case, it was a stray dog that was under there to try and cool off, might be thirsty. So I put some water next to the truck and said, here, sweetheart, you want some water? And it went out the other side, from under the truck on the other side, and just slowly started making its way down the street. Didn't want to have anything to do with me or my water. And the reason is a big lab mix, and the reason that it concerned me is because, like, right around the corner from here, I mean, not like right around the corner, but within a few blocks of here the other night, there was a huge house fire that absolutely just consumed this woman's house. And the woman had 3 dogs. One of them, a little Maltipoo, I'm not sure what a Maltipoo is, I guess a poodle Maltese mix, ran back into the house while she was trying to get them out, and they're pretty sure that that one perished. But she had 2 other dogs that just, like, bolted off into the night. And I was, like, looking at the newspaper article today, and it sounded like one of them was a lab mix, but that maybe it had already come home. So I got on the phone, and I called the local fire department, and I said, there's this, what looks like a stray dog or an unhappy, maybe lost dog in my neighborhood with a blue collar. Looks like a big lab mix. And the fireman said, well, I think the dog that was still missing was a smaller dog. But I'm not sure, because the newspaper article didn't say anything about a smaller dog except for the one that perished in the fire. So I don't know. Even if it was the one that got back to her, it could still be confused and have wandered out of, wherever she's staying, because she might be staying locally here. I don't even know where the lady's staying. I don't know, but I feel worried about this little dog. He's not little. He's a big dog. But to get to good water, he'd have to either go through the tunnel that goes under River Road, or he'd have to cross River Road. And I lost sight of him. I don't know where he went. He's probably seeking more shade. Poor thing. So I hope he finds his way home. Saying prayers for little lost dogs. Injured congressmen. Divided countries. There's a lot to pray for these days. I should be spending more time praying. Less time watching the news. Anyway, I'm going to show you a little clip from the other day. because I went to therapy and I was just like really proud of myself because I've been so good at my calorie intake and keeping it at a high enough level for me, which is like my super struggle. So anyway, I've been pretty successful the last couple of weeks. Had a great day at therapy, and I babbled on and on a little bit about that. So, and then after that, there's a clip of some ants, because these ants were doing this cool thing in my yard this morning. I came outside and I saw what looked like maybe like between our patio flagstones, in like, you know, the dirt in between the flagstones, it looked like maybe there was like some, I don't know, it looked like dog barf or something, which, sorry, that's what it looked like. But on closer inspection, I realized that there was like ants all over it and that they were picking up little tiny pieces of it. And it wasn't dog barf at all. It was ant eggs or some kind of eggs. Some kind of insect eggs that had somehow gotten laid there, which is not usually, you know, insects lay their eggs in a much more protected area. So it was weird that they were just exposed between the flagstones, and the sun was starting to bake them. So these ants were like freaking out and trying to move these thousands and thousands of eggs back underground. And I got some video of it. The focus isn't really good, but they did it so fast. Oh my gosh, I started filming them. I'm going to speed up the video of it so that, you know, you don't have to watch it for as long as I did. But I would say that even without speeding it up, they probably had all of those eggs cleaned up, gone, and down underground within, I want to say 4 minutes. It was really, really fast. It was amazing. Each ant took one egg. And there were thousands of them all working together. Wow. I wish people were that good at working together. Maybe we will be one day. Anyway, I guess it's time for those clips. And then I'll sign off. It's Tuesday, and my therapy appointment changed. I was just going once a month, because I felt like that was all I needed. But I started kind of backsliding, like not eating kind of for days at a time. So, anyway, we decided I should go back to every couple of weeks so it gives me some accountability. Don't you love those therapy terms? Apparently, I need accountability. And man, I've been really accountable. For the last 2 weeks, I've been eating between 1,600 and 2,000 calories a day. Yesterday, like 2,200, because I had cheesecake. And those are really good numbers for me because I usually have kind of a calorie intake of somebody who's trying to diet, and I don't need to be dieting. And to actually like gain weight and get yourself out of an underweight state, you actually need between like 2,000 and 2,500 calories a day, which is just so almost impossible. I mean, it's a struggle. But the cheesecake was good. It left me feeling really uncomfortable and bloated and yeah. It's hard to put that many calories in a teeny weeny body. It's exhausting. But I've been doing it for like 2 weeks. I've been really, really successful at making it, maintaining it, and not backsliding. Yay me! Yay! And partly what's helped me is this little app that I have. It comes with your Samsung phone. It's called Samsung Health. And you can track your calories and your diet depending on what you are trying to do. So that's really cool. Not a heck of a lot to fill you in on. It's been just kind of normal daily. I thought those ants were really cool. Sorry I'm not better at nature photography and couldn't get them like totally in focus like National Geographic or something. Anyway, stay happy, guys. Stay healthy. Don't forget Granny loves you. Love one another. Times are hard. Hang in there. Bye. Listen. It stopped. Damn it. It's this weird sound. It happens sometimes. It sounds like UFOs are landing. Did you hear even a little of it? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.